right, man. Let's talk about Romero getting a gift versus Ismael Barroso. Yeah, I watched the fight last night. I just was too tired to even do a reaction video. It's just simple as that. But yeah, it was disgusting the way that fight ended. But Rolly said in the post-fight interview, he said he ain't had nobody punch that hard before. You know, he ain't fought nobody that punched that hard. He said this dude, he not exaggerating, punch a million times harder than Gervonta Davis. Then you gotta factor in too that he moving up in weight. So every punch is going to be a little bit difficult taking them punishment. But this dude, for the most part, was a career lightweight. You know what I'm saying? And everybody laughed about his age, but he was winning that fight. Yeah, he was winning that fight, bro. And you know, he was hurting Rolly. Dropped him. That was a legit drop. You know, and Rolly, you could tell that he was hurt Rolly because Rolly was on his bite. Hell yeah, you could tell that he was hurt Rolly, bro. Rolly was on his bite. That nigga was can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. You know, he was on his far side, bro. That motherfucker was too legit to quit. Too legit. That motherfucker was everybody like Zoom. He was out of there, man. And you know, Barroso didn't really use a jab. He just walked him down. He was looking to catch Rolly, you know, with them overhands, man. And them left hand, that body punch really was setting up the overhand. You can see that from the beginning, him just touching Rolly body. He was setting something over the top. He caught him. I think if he was a little bit more younger and spry, you know, they wouldn't have been able to steal it from him. He probably would have had some more energy, but he really wasn't conserving a lot of energy. I mean, he really wasn't using a lot of energy. Rolly was moving. You got to give it up to Rolly. He was in good condition to move all night, but he didn't do shit. Even when Rolly landed, like he landed a hook right hand one time late in that fight. Even when he did land something, it didn't seem to affect Barroso at that point. Now that last exchange and where they stopped the fight, one of them shots did look to kind of stun Barroso a little bit before that exchange, but Barroso, you know, he was good enough to continue to go. Now I don't know if the commission was like, well, he's an older fighter, watch him or whatever, but it didn't look like he was in trouble. He got pushed. That's a legit fact. Bit facts. He got pushed. And you know, where did Rolly go wrong at? Rolly allowed the puncher to dictate real estate. That Ismael Barroso was able to get leverage on his shots because Rolly started running. It's just simple as that. So when you gonna box like that, when you gonna move like that, you gotta move with a purpose. And when I mean moving with a purpose, it got to be some boxing education behind that. You know, he moving just to you know, just to move, just to get out of harm's way. That's what that was. He wasn't jabbing and shoe shining and getting out the way. You know, that body shot early on, that body shot fucked him up. Not per se the power, but when he was just, you know, touching to the body, you can make a case this dude didn't lose a round in this fight. That little right hand to the body, whatever it was, set up that knockdown when he caught him on the ropes. And Rolly just kept having to spin out there. Rolly wouldn't really throw a jab. He threw a little check hook here and there, but he had a problem. He had a problem finding his range to do. And then, you know, you ain't even tiring him out. You know, he just taking his time, walk you down, you know, touch you to the body, you know, and Rolly was in amazing shape, but it wasn't no purpose behind his game plan. I guess the purpose would be we just trying to tire him down, but you ain't gonna tire that man down, you know, and he get to fight at that pace. It had to be something behind it. He had to make him work, you know. But he, you know, after the fight, he said he punched a billion times harder than Gervonta Tank Davis, and he ain't exaggerating. And he ain't exaggerating. And he ain't exaggerating. So, you know, but at the end of the day, um, at the end of the day, he, you know, Rolly should have came out there and probably should have pressed that old man faster and just tried to get him out of there. But then the way he punching, he would have caught Rolly, it would have been a wrap. So I mean, maybe you see Ismael Barroso again. A lot of people made a lot of jokes about his age. But maybe you see him again. Maybe you don't. But there was a lot of talk being made about his age, but Rolly didn't do nothing to make him feel his age. Didn't hit him on his shoulders, didn't hit him on his elbows. Didn't do none of that. Barely threw punches. And a lot of people, was disgusted by that stoppage. Now, the stoppages that I can remember that kind of rival that PBC wise was that Kid Chocolate and Gabriel Rosado stoppage. That was crazy. Talking about Rosado's cutting his eye. He was about to beat the shit out of Peter Quillen and take that WBO belt. And then it was the what's my man's name? Luis Collazo and Keith Thurman stoppers was fishy down there in Florida too. So just a couple ones that you can remember, but they gave him a belt. So it's it's not a lot of clarity on that what that belt was. It's just the WBA interim belt. I believe it's just a regular belt. I could be wrong. Yes, it's just a regular belt. They fought for the Reggie. They brought the Reggie back. We Tupac back. Tupac back. So they brought the Reggie back. He brought that Reggie back. We on that good cushion alcohol. But yeah, they brought that Reggie back. But yeah, man, I was disgusted, man, and I mean, shit, Barroso said he want to rematch. That won't be happening. We was joking. Me and Lion Killer was on the phone. We was joking. We was joking and shit, and he was saying that Gervonta gonna call and make this fight if Ismael Barroso win. We gonna wake up and the fight gonna be made in the morning. I'm like, no, this motherfucker might be too dangerous for Gervonta Tank Davis. Shit, he might be too dangerous. For real, man. But Rolly moved in there tonight. Rolly should have been moving his hands, and that let you know he's still talking about going up to 147, bro. You couldn't handle this old man. You couldn't handle this old man. How you gonna go up to all the way up? Nothing can stop you. How you gonna handle that? You couldn't even stop. You couldn't even throw some punches to the body, shoe shine to the head, throw it 1-2. Like, you know what I'm saying? He did, like, one of the rounds, he did gain some confidence and land some punches, but Barroso didn't go nowhere. He breathed, shake, stretch, let it go, and start getting on that ass again. His corner won't give him no experience, no education, no instructions. He's wearing down. He's tired down. It was banking on this man getting tired, but at the pace he was fighting at, bro, I don't think he was gonna get tired. If Barroso could have put some more punches in there, man, Rolly would have been in hella trouble. It's gonna be trouble. If Barroso would have moved his hands a little bit more, he was trying to take Rolly on the deep end and drop that motherfucker off at Lake Minnetonka. But you forgot that fight wasn't even in Vegas last night. But it was a very anticlimactic fight outside the knockdown. But then Rolly kind of put some punches together on Barroso. Barroso took him well. And then what made it, what took the cake for the night? On the highlight reel knockout, it was a bullshit stoppage that even the commentators were not happy about. People were on social media were not happy about it. It was straight BS and it clouded judgment. And hopefully they petitioned. The thing about it is Barroso didn't look too mad about it. He didn't look too mad about it. He was I got paid. I got that brown paper bag. He probably got that brown paper bag. So, yep, he probably got that brown paper bag, so he ain't tripping. And probably got promised, another good fight. He probably knocked Ryan Garcia ass out too. Shit. Probably knocked Ryan out too, but Rolly gave him his credit. And like I said before, You know, people expected Rolly to knock the dust off Ismael Barroso, and that ain't happened. So I don't know, but hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace. And check out the Fire Reaction playlist for more videos like this.